How many brothers is it that claim they live right? Forgiving brothers like the way of Christ. How many brothers is it that steady move wrong? Correcting brothers and reprove them. Like, forgive and let go. Read scripture some more. Forgive and let go. That's the way of Christ. Forgive and let go. Read scripture some more. Forgive and let go. That's how you live right. Forgive and let go.
This medicine is for you. This Bible is for you, people. You are people. We out here for you. Give me that what you got, bro. Read what you got.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 17.
Bring it out.
Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
God made us a watchman unto our people. Our people need a watchman. They don't know where to go. They don't know who they are. They lost. They worshiping white man Jesus over here. They worshiping this dog over here, this wet dog. He's not Christ. This is not Christ right here. The black Messiah is for us.
That's right.
He came for the nation of Israel. He came for you, sister. You are a princess according to the Most High God. Do you understand that? We out here to teach you that and to make you to understand that you got to keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments, sis. It's time for us to come back to our royalty. Time for us to come back to the way that we are. We got to get it from the top.
Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
That's right.
Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
So we are ordained to give our people warning. We got to give our people the warning of the Most High God. If you don't come back to God's law, statutes, and commandments, you are going to die. He is going to kill you. Let's get that. Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12.
Bring it on.
What is he going to kill you with? Nuclear fire. Right now, America's making a lot of enemies in a lot of different places right now. And if you want to escape the destruction, if you want to escape the destruction coming to America, you must come back to God.
Right.
You got to keep God's laws.
Right.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord shall smite the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
So all the people that fight against Jerusalem, including our own people who refuse to keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments, what's going to happen to them?
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
What makes your flesh to consume away while you're standing on your feet? Nuclear fire, nuclear bombs. People. That is a prophecy to the people. You got to fear the Most High God. He took us from one part of the earth, scattered us across all the globe, and made us slaves under the people who was weaker than us, who was dumber than us. They said what? He said, yeah, right, okay.
And I am drunk, yes.
So this is what we need, sis. This is what we need for you to do. Give me Isaiah chapter 5, verse 11. This is what we need from you, sis. Once you sober up, you check that paper up. You check that paper out, sis. But I want you to take this. Pay attention. Read.
Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 11. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink.
That they may do what?
Follow strong drink.
He says, woe. Woe means destruction too. If we wake up in the morning and all we doing, the first thing we doing is drinking, we're gonna be destroyed by the Most High God. We gotta start doing that, sis. We gotta be able to stand up on our own 2 feet and be able to understand what's going on around us. When we sit there and we drink from morning on, we don't understand what's going on throughout the day. But right now, you're before the prophets, getting the most precious wisdom that comes from out of the Bible, and you can't even really understand what we're talking about. Sisters, that's what we're trying to get to you right now. The prophets have been up here for how long have we been out here already? About 20, 30 minutes already. This is what we've been doing, giving them the wisdom out. All that he's been talking about has been wisdom. Every time we read out this Bible, is wisdom coming out. But it's not going to be able to come through because you're drunk, sis.
Right.
That's the problem. You got to stop drinking.
Bring it
I'll
out.
give you Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. We're going to show y'all. You are the Israelites according to the Bible. And how do we know that? It's because Deuteronomy 28 tells us so. The Bible tells us so. So we're going to show y'all. See, the people that's yelling at us, man, those so-called those Edomites, they hate us. You see, if it was white people up here, they wouldn't be saying nothing to us.
That's right.
They'd be sitting there clapping right now. But it's because it's black people, they see us as inferior. They hate us. But we don't care. We still teaching God's word. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
How you doing, sir? What's your name, Leonard? Is that a proper name for you? How you doing, Leonard? I'm Absalom, man. Have you ever heard this before? You ever heard this before? Okay, so what's your nationality, Leonard?
Teach your people, huh?
Is what? African American. How long has the nationality of African American been on our people? How old are you? You're 55? You know that phrase was coined in 1985. So you're older than your own nationality.
That's right.
You understand that? Matter of fact, before we get through the whole Deuteronomy, but give me Isaiah 1 and 3. I want to show you something real quick, man. Because God said if we didn't keep his laws, statutes, commandments, that we was going to lose our heritage. You know what goes into a heritage? You know what a heritage is? So what's a heritage? Like your people. What else? Your roots. Your roots, where you come from, right? Okay. All right. Read what you got.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
So these are two animals. It said the ox know his owner. The ox know who owns him, and the ass knows where he rests his head, where he lays down. Read.
But Israel does not know.
It said Israel don't know. The people of Israel are not going to know. Read.
My people does not consider.
And they don't even consider. They don't even think. Why in 1985 our nationality was changed to African American? Why before that was African American? And then before that it was called colored. And before that we were called niggas. And we got all these different names that keep happening to us. Our people don't even think about that. That's what goes into consider. Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 4. So heritage, so really what that scripture right there is saying is that the ass and the ass and what you said, the ass and the ox? The ass and the ox know their heritage. They know where they strive from. We don't know nothing past once we got off those slave ships. Once we got off those slave ships, we lost all history and knowledge. Just step back for a second.
I was gonna eat it. I was gonna eat it up.
Right here, when you look at those slaves, once we got off these ships right here, they didn't allow us to read and write, right? So we lost all connection to our heritage, right? So let me show you something real quick. You put that down. Let me show you something real quick. What God said was gonna happen to our heritage. Read what you got.
Look at Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage.
From that what?
Thine heritage.
So God said we was gonna discontinue from our own heritage. Look at the black man's heritage today. What is our heritage? What's our so-called heritage today? Rap music. What they say we like watermelon, chicken, all this stupid stuff. We walk around with our pants sack, we'll hide our butts. That's culture. That's culture. That's what they gave us though. Since we came off those slave ships, we've been given our heritage and our culture. God said for breaking his laws, statutes, and commandments, he was going to discontinue. You know what it means to discontinue, Leonard? You said what? So discontinue means to stop, to be cut off, to be rooted out from. So we were rooted out from our own roots. That's why we can be called black. That's why we can be called African American.
That's right.
That's why we can be called Negro.
Right.
That's why we can be called colored.
Right.
That's why they can continue to change our nationality over and over again.
Right.
That is why. Now I'm going to prove to you that you're an Israelite according to the Bible. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. We're going to show you what God said about his people. We're going to prove to you that the so-called white man that's calling himself Jewish over in Israel right now is a fraud. He's a liar. And we're going to show you why he's lying. Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So God said, God told Moses to tell us if we do not listen or hearken to his voice. What is his voice? This Bible. We got to hearken to his voice, this Bible. We got to come read the book and understand our heritage out of the book. Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes.
What they tell you in the church, the commandments are done away with, the laws are done away with. No, we got to keep the laws according to the Most High God. Read.
Which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So what's a curse?
So it's tonight the Sabbath.
When the sun go down. I thought you said you didn't know nothing about this.
Well, you know, I'm Hebrew Pentecostal though.
Hebrew Pentecostal from what church?
Pastor Lexington, the Mighty God.
And that's out here in Lexington? It's right down the street. So let me ask you something. You know you're an Israelite then, right? You already know. Okay, so give me Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. I want to ask you something, Leonard. Hold on, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere yet. Why aren't you wearing fringes right now? Where your fringes at?
Well, I'm not actually Jewish, but...
You say you're not actually, none of us are Jewish. We're not talking about being Jewish up here. We say that we are the real Jews.
That's right.
You know what Jewish means? The ISH. You know what the ISH means? Pertaining to our life. Not the original. We're not calling ourselves Jewish. We are the Jews.
Right.
The Bible belongs to us, not them.
Bring it out.
They are perpetrators. They are liars, like I said. Give me Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I'm going to prove to you right now, man. God knew. He declared the end from the beginning.
That's right.
He told us exactly what was going to happen in the last days because he knew that we was going to be a rebellious and stiff-necked people.
That's right.
Read.
Book of Revelation, chapter 2, and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
He said, I know thy works, tribulations, and poverty. What tribulations is the so-called white man, the so-called Jewish man going through right now? What type of tribulations are they going through? What type of poverty are they going through? Not that you know of. They ain't going through no poverty. They own all the entertainment industry. They living on top of the world. They own everything. The news media, everything you listen to, the music. Guess who owns those places? Jewish men, so-called Jewish men own those places. They doing good. So what is it talking about? God said, I know thy tribulation and poverty. He's talking to the Jews. So who are the real Jews? Read.
But thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
So I know the blasphemy of them who say they're the Jews and are not. The so-called white man saying that they the Jew. Black men ain't saying they the Jew today.
Bring it out.
Yeah, I've been saying that for over 400 some years.
Bring it out.
It's been the white men who've been doing that thing, right? And they went into the land, right? But it's been our land. Jerusalem is our home. Give me Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Give me Jeremiah 14 and 2 right now. I'm gonna show y'all what color the Jews really are. Jew is short for Judah. Jew is short for the tribe of Judah. Now we have to read about what color Judah is. Read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourning.
So it says Judah, the tribe of Judah is in mourning right now. Read.
And the gates thereof languish. They are black onto the ground.
They are what?
Black onto the ground.
He said the Jews are black unto the ground. Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Out of the King James Version Bible. It's out of the Bible right here we read, man. He said we are black just like the ground. So we are different derivatives of the color brown right here. The deeper you go into the dirt, the darker it gets. We are rich, hair of wool, you know all that. So you know you're a Jew. But before you leave, bro, I see you trying to etch away. Before you go, man, it's not enough just to know that the Jews are black. It's not enough. You got to keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments. Yes, on the back of there, man. But I want you to hear this real quick. Give me Numbers chapter 15, verse 38. Let me give you a law, man. Let me give you at least 2 laws before you walk off, man.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
This is going to be a wonder that all these bad things are happening to this particular group of people. Read.
And upon thy seed forever.
And it's going to be perpetual. Generation upon generation upon generation. How many generations has it been since we came over here on the slave ship?
Right.
It's been about 400 some years. About 4 to 5 some generations. We still living at the bottom. Right. And we still gonna be living on the bottom until we come back to God and start keeping His commandments.
That's right.
Yo, got that?
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 32.
Read.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Who that happened to? It happened to us, right? During slavery. What happens now if you whip your kids in public?
Teacher.
What happens today if you whip your kids in public? Well, can they take your kids away? What they call it out here? Is it CPS? What they call it? Child Protective Service. What they call that? They can still take your kids away from you. So they say, hey, your children gonna be given to another people. Being a nation not yourself. A nation not your own. Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fill with longing for them all the day long.
You're gonna cry because you have no power to do nothing about it. You keep having all these people yelling and screaming at us right there because they hate us. They don't want this word to come out.
That's
You're going to bring this word out no matter what. Read what you got.
And they shall be no might in thine hand.
What might? It's talking about military might. It's talking about financial might. No matter what, we don't have no legal might.
That's right.
You gotta jump through hoops to get your children back.
Right.
I had an auntie every time when she would lose her children, she had to jump through all these different hoops just to get them back. They didn't want to give them back to her. By the grace of God, she got them back. But most people don't get to that point.
That's
they
right.
don't even see their children back. And it just hopping through hoops, you doing whatever they tell you to do. That's not power. That's not might. So God said that because we didn't follow His laws, statutes, and commandments, we're gonna be in these conditions today, where our children be taken from us,
right,
and given to another people.
Right.
So go ahead and give me 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
So God said we're gonna serve our who?
Our enemy.
So you gotta understand, man. We're reading the King James Holy Bible right now. It said we're gonna have to serve our enemies. There's enemies to God in this Bible, and there's enemies to our people. We must recognize that we have enemies. Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
And the Lord is the one who sent the enemies against us. Again, why? Because we broke God's laws, statutes, and commandments. I see you etching away, bro. Come on back, man. Come on back, man. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee, and hunger.
And what?
And hunger.
Y'all want some food to eat. Where you gotta go to get your food? Yeah, where you go to get your food at? You go to, what'd you say, Kroger's? Yeah. Go to Kroger's, where you go, sis? Go to Kroger's too? Walmart? Where you go? Get Walmart, get your food? Okay. Do any black people own Walmart?
Teacher.
Do any black people own Kroger's? Who owns that?
First of all, he's not afraid of me.
Who owns that?
1790.
I want to make sure y'all understanding me. Who owns Kroger's? It's the white people, right? Who owns Walmart? The so-called white man. All people don't own that, so we got to go to our enemies. Remember, it's our enemies. The Bible said that. For hunger, for the one of all things. Read.
And in thirst.
And in thirst. If you don't pay your water bill, who shuts it off? Is your people shutting the water off? Who's doing that? Who has the power over the water?
Them.
Who's the them?
Them.
Who's the them, sis?
The white bitch.
This is the white people. Read.
And in nakedness.
The clothes on your back. Are they made by your people? Is that from Africa or does it say from China? Is that Versace or does it say Leonard? Where do we get our clothes from? We're not getting it from our own people. We're getting it from other nations.
Right.
We get it from Indonesia and other places. That's where we get our clothes from. Read.
And in what of all things?
Driver's license, birth certificate. You come to the earth. Who brings it to the earth? Death certificate. You want to get a license. You want to get a marriage certificate. You want anything on this earth, you got to go to another people. Our people don't produce any of those.
Right.
God says that's a curse. For us not to be able to produce any of these things, that is a curse upon our people. That's right. By the Most High God. But you got to understand, how is it that we are the strongest, we are the fastest, we are the most intelligent, the smartest on this earth, yet we are subservient under somebody else.
Right.
How is that possible? It's a curse given by the Most High God. He the one did it to us. He made us weak and feeble so we couldn't do nothing against these people. Read.
And in what of all things?
Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Who put yokes of iron upon our neck? I need a sign. Who did that? Who did it? Who put the yokes of iron upon our necks? Cause I like some interaction from my people, man. So we both. We all did. Who's the all?
Not as far as Israelites, but every nation has a hand.
Every nation has had a hand. Okay, so let me say something. You got that phone right there, sis? Just do me a favor with that phone right now. Put yoke of iron in that phone and show me what pops up. I want to see if all people pop up on there. If everybody pops up on there. Are you recording? Somebody give me a phone. Somebody look up yoke of iron, please, to show the people real quick. Show the man.
Somebody stole mine right out of this store. Yeah.
Okay.
So I can't.
Show me that yoke of iron. I want to show y'all something, man. Give me that Daniel 9 and 13. Is it 9 and 13 or 9 and 12? 9 and 11? I want that Daniel 9 and 11. I want to show y'all something real quick. Because again, we just read in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 46, that the curse is going to be upon all people for a sign.
Right.
Meaning that the sign was going to identify us. Now, if everybody has the same signs on them, how are you going to identify?
Right,
Teach out.
If everybody has the same signs, how are you going to identify who the people are of this book?
That's
You're
right.
not going to be able to. So I want to show y'all something. You got that?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, show it to the man real quick. You got an Android? I see it. Android's being slow, huh? It's not my Android. show the man real quick.
We deal with it though.
Somebody show the man real quick. Yoke of iron. He's not going to put no nationality in there. He's just going to put the words yoke of iron. Now, who pops up? Yeah. Who pop up on there? You see that? These are so-called black people. I want people to understand that. When we put yoke of iron in Google, the first thing that pops up and the only thing that pops up is black people. So-called black people. I want you to read what you got.
Daniel chapter 9, verse 11. Yea, all Israel have transgressed their law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice.
So all of Israel has not obeyed the voice of the Most High God. And what does he do to us? Read.
Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
The what?
The curse.
Remember, we're talking about the curse of a God right now. So all those curses that we were going into and more be poured upon the Israelites. Read.
Therefore, the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of God, because we have sinned against him. And he have confirmed his word.
This say he confirmed his word. He have confirmed his word. His word been confirmed. How do we know that? Because we over here on this side of the earth right now. We got brought over here. We had chains put upon our heads. We had all these chains and all these braces upon our faces. Read.
Bring it out.
And he have confirmed his word, which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us by bringing upon us a great evil.
So he brought upon us the great evil of the curses. Read.
For under the whole heaven have not been done as have been done to Jerusalem.
So under the whole heaven have nothing been done like it's been done to Jerusalem.
Right.
So Jerusalem is a people before it's a place.
Right.
It's talking about the Israelites. Ain't nothing been done to the Israelites like it's been done. Ain't nothing been done to the Israelites in any other nation. Ain't no other people can claim the atrocities that have happened to us.
That's right.
We're talking about all the people upon this sign right here. The Hispanics, blacks, Native American Indians, all those people have been slaughtered. I want 64. I want to show you something real quick. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64. We're going to show you something real quick. Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 64.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall scatter thee.
The Lord shall do what?
Scatter thee.
The Lord says he's going to scatter us. Back to this sign. He said he's going to scatter us where?
Among all people.
So God scattered us among all the nations of the earth. We have been scattered among all the nations. We are all over the earth right now.
Right.
Why? Because he scattered us. Read.
From one end of the earth, even unto the other.
And how did he do that? Give me 68. He brought us over here from one end of the earth to the other, scattered us as a whole, to the point where we don't even remember who we are. That's how we got. That's why we're disconnected from our heritage. We're disconnected from our names. We're disconnected from the foods we ate, the way we lived, the way we dressed. We were disconnected from all that and given slavery. We're disconnected from all that and given sagging pads, given rap music. That's what we was. That's what we were given. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
So he said, the Lord said we're going to bring us into Egypt. I want y'all to pay close attention to this real quick. He said he's going to bring us into Egypt. Give me that Exodus 20 and 2.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So are you paying attention?
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites.
it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew, it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sound wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.